So let's quickly chat about safe sleep and your little one, your baby. So if you're pregnant and baby's on its way, or you have a newborn or a baby that is under the age of a year, let's quickly discuss it. So interestingly enough, back in the day, they used to categorize all cot death as SIDS. And since then, they've actually separated the classification from suffocation and strangulation and then pure SIDS. Now, once they made that separation, the risk of SIDS actually drastically reduced. There are very few cases of pure SIDS. Most cot death can be explained in a different way. And the most prevalent form of infant death ends up actually being suffocation. Children co-sleeping with a parent and they're not doing it in a safe way. Some weird ways, like dad will want to help mommy out and he takes the baby and holds him in his arm and goes and sits on the couch. But then daddy falls asleep on the couch and the baby's face almost like falls into daddy's arm. But a newborn baby can't pull their face away and they're actually suffocating their parents' own arms. Some other instances have been we place them on a couch and then the child rolls into like the crease of the couch, and again their face pushes up against the couch. They're not able to pull themselves out of that position and the child ends up suffocating on a couch. Loose blankets and bedding. So when it comes to safe sleep, I'm a real stickler for this. If your child died off of something you could have prevented, I don't know if you would ever actually fully forgive yourself for that. So when it comes to safe sleep, we speak about the ABCs of sleep. The child must be alone in their cot. No soft bedding, no cot bumpers, no loose floppy teddies or spoegdoeke or anything like that. They must be alone in the cot, on their back, and in a safe cot environment. Okay, so if you're choosing to room share with your child, have a co-sleeper attached to your cot. They need to have a safe space for themselves. And if you are choosing to room share or have a co-sleeper attached to your cot, I know this from personal experience, it's very tempting after you've breastfed your baby just to leave them there. Make sure that you place them back into their safe sleep space because you want to definitely reduce this risk. Other things that you can do is make sure when your baby from very small, and when they're small you only need to do 2 minutes of tummy time, but incorporate some tummy time because that actually strengthens their neck muscles and that helps them to be able to move their face out of situations where they could possibly end up suffocating. So that's a good trick to use. But to remember that pure SIDS is actually very rare. It's not a common thing that happens. What more often than not happens is actual suffocation, and that as a parent is something you can help avoid with your child.